Okay, welcome back everyone. We're going to be continuing Act 6, Chapter 4, A Matter of Faith, with Ornacian. What we were doing is we're just pretty much going to be securing our line of lumberjacks. Is pretty much what we're doing. And yeah. So the other thing that we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be moving on to probably destroy one of these orc bases. Okay, that's actually a lot of... that is a lot. Okay. They're just straight up attacking my stuff, so that's cool.
Get down, Sparky.
My life for Nezul. I will be done. The damned stand ready.
It's very dark. Oh my goodness, there's even more. Okay. It's getting to that point to where it's like kind of getting ridiculous.
Thy bidding, yes, master.
I serve frozen throne.
Okay, yeah, now it's really getting to the point to where it's ridiculous. Did I not? Come.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Speak.
Summoning is complete.
By Nerub. I'll consume the
Let's actually save, because this could be a bad idea.
by Nerub.
Actually, you know what? I'm just not even gonna bother.
My life for Nezul.
Our forces are under attack.
Unless I actually need the lumber, which I don't think that I will.
I wish only to serve.
Oops.
I will be done. My fate is sealed.
My might cannot be matched. By Nerub.
Servants of the one and only God, cease your attacks, allow us to serve you. Fight the other clan with us, and I bring you a message from the Watcher Savage. He is not interested, and neither am I. No, we cannot be ignored. We will prove our worth in glorious battle. We will be terminated. Oh, I'm not gonna kill them.
Where shall my blood be?
Oh, excuse me?
Our forces are under attack.
Get down,
Our
Sparky.
power is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
at the end of the trees?
Help me. Help you.
Ooh.
What is it now?
Will it be hot, Shar? Once again?
Time is fleeting.
Help me. Help
The frozen world.
Our forces are under attack.
I have heard the summons. I serve only the frozen throne.
Okay, let's save again.
Feel the venom of
you. Do you require aid?
Our forces are under attack.
What? Where? How did they get?
Help me. Help you.
How did they get around
If you insist.
me? Is what I want to know.
I'm waiting. Die.
Our forces are under attack.
Your life.
Just let it begin.
Upgrade. Our hero has been killed.
Do I seriously not have an altar?
I bow to your will. Thy will be done.
The sleeper.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, not giving you an altar is actually kind of annoying.
From the depths I come. I serve only the frozen throne.
Oh, they came down this way.
Nerub.
Well, they lost their towers, so that's good news. Ugh.
My life for Ner'zhul.
You can
wish
stay
only
here.
to serve. Yes, master. I gladly obey. Thy bidding, master. Where shall my blood be spilled?
It's
I
gonna
will
block
be
my
done.
guy's
I
head.
gladly obey.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak. My might cannot be matched. Speak. See to it. I'll
Summoning is complete. Summoning.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm not spending the time gathering 25,000 and having to chop here, destroy this base, chop here. Like, no. I'm not gonna try and do that.
My might cannot be matched.
I just do not want to spend the time gathering that much lumber.
Time is fleeting. Kiki, I'll see to it. Kiki. I have heard the summons. I have better things to do. I recite my sin.
Here we go. I was not gonna spend the time to do that. Move, think, wonderful, never. The colors, stop. Ah. Half of them are dead, and the survivors would be better off dead. Most of them can't properly talk or even think anymore. They will never recover from this. The ones who survive behave like hatchlings. I have never seen anything like this. Killing them would be a mercy. Have the demon legions ever done anything like this? I have heard about sorcerers of other legions who unleash magical plagues and brain diseases, but I have never seen this myself. I prefer to face my enemies in battle instead of this. Yeah, I would have rather preferred that in this mission. That wretched priestess withheld information from us. So much for incapacitate. I should flay her alive for her trickery. It is beyond my understanding why any creature would willingly consume this plant. Consumption that leads to addiction, that leads to this. Mortals are fools. Harana Kazor. We should go to Pentis. She and Quirinus are probably waiting for us, though I am not sure if Quirinus is even capable of understanding her current situation. Oh, so much Lotus. Never stop. Stop. Oh, so much joy. Ha 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 ha. Behold the mighty Mistress Quirinus. I can smell. Heavenly smell of... How pathetic. This babbling lowborn should not have stood in our way, mistress. She was never worthy. She can't even handle a bit of black lotus. I feel empty, cold. Must have more. I need more. Please give me more, mistress. She will make a fine slave. Just keep her under the effect of the black lotus. I think I will send her to Soriana. Until I have found a use for her. Ah, my lord Anasian, the battle went well, did it not? The lowborn have been defeated, and my race is united once more. Leave us now. I did what you asked of me, my lord Ornasian. Are you not satisfied with the result? You haven't been honest with me, Pentis. You told me you would incapacitate them. You lied to me. You just killed hundreds of your own people and reduced the rest to gibbering husks, drooling with dead eyes. Forgive me, my lord Anasian, but I never lied to you. I believed that the details about the strength of the Black Lotus would not interest you. I acted with your permission. If we had not done this, you would simply have killed them and raised them as dead. If you really wish to attack the fortress, then I will assist you in doing so, but remember, Quirinus' defenses are strong. I highly recommend my strategy over this. Decide how we will win this civil war, Pentis, not you. Of course, as you wish, my lord Anasian. Of course, my lord Anasian, my sincerest apologies. It won't happen again. Harana Haran, tell Kazor, take this individual and let her open the hidden chambers of the mistress for you, so you can obtain the artifact Eridon wanted you to obtain. I will meet you outside the Dark Elven City. My Lord Anasian? Time is of the essence, Pentis, and only one of your kind can open the hidden chambers. Lead the way. Of course. Please, follow me. Lord Anasian does not approve of my methods. You already know the answer. Oh, he's just killing them. Unfortunate. I hope the Divine One doesn't share his opinion. Act 6 Interlude Orders of the Watcher. After successfully dealing with Quirinius, Ornasian and Haran returned to report to Eridon. They were accompanied by Pentis, an army of the Lanera family. In their initial meeting with Eridon, the Dark Elves had immediately fallen to their knees, praying to their Divine One, Eridon. They were quick to cast aside the idea of a goddess and would instead call Eridon only the Divine One from now on. As a reward for their loyalty, they were allowed to form the Lanera Nexus, combining the living forces of the Lanera family with the unliving legions of the undead, with Pentis as its leader. After this initial meeting, Eridon called for Ornasian and Haran. Welcome, Ornasian and Haran, tell Kazor. I am pleased with the success of your mission. Not only have you been able to bring me this artifact I asked you to acquire, you have also added the Dark Elves to our ranks. Yes, what is this artifact that you wanted anyway? It is the Scepter of Death, the signature item of the god of death himself, created long before his demise. It is capable of channeling the very essence of death itself. The power of this scepter could make anyone who approached the entrance to the Dead Mountain die in the blink of an eye. If that is the case, why did you not use it earlier? There was no need to. Most were too scared to enter the mountain anyway, for none of them returned regardless. It was easier to manipulate the mortals into not caring about one cursed mountain, and focus on other things instead. Having people die when they try to enter the mountain without any sign as to what caused the sudden death would have been suspicious and counterproductive to what I wanted to achieve in the past. Now that we have demons on our doorstep and have constructed strong, hard-to-miss defenses on the Dead Mountain, I believe that such things are no longer important for the time being at least. So the Dark Elves have served their purpose. Shall I give the order to destroy them and raise them to turn the new Lanera Nexus into an actual undead nexus? You will do no such thing, as I've already told you. I do not wish for all life to be destroyed. The Dark Elves are my creation, and their destruction would serve no purpose. They are scheming, power-obsessed mortals with an unhealthy addiction to plants that care little for anything else than themselves. It is only a matter of time. You need not worry about their loyalty, Ornasian. They may scheme among themselves, but betraying me is the one thing they'll never do. You imprison them deep below the Dead Mountain and cut ties with them for generations. How can you be so sure of that? Given what I have seen of their nature so far, it is more than likely that some of them already scheme to take your place. Godlike status is tempting for mortal creatures, isn't it? Also, if you are their creator, then what about the normal elves that live in their forest kingdom? I did not get the impression that they were subjects worshipped like the Dark Elves do. They are descendants of the Dark Elves that I hadn't sealed beneath the Dead Mountain. They were outcasts at hidden forests. I decided to let them live. I had no reason to harm them. I only made sure that they forgot where they came from. Their original heritage is not recorded in their history. Regarding the Dark Elves, as you already know, Ornasian, they are my creations. They may be ambitious and scheming, but they revere me. Even after all these generations, they all strive for the place below me, not for my place. As you say, I will keep my eyes on them nonetheless. If they do, in fact, act against me, you have my permission to act as you see fit. Your opinion has been noted. This discussion is over. Master, why did you seal them? If I had allowed them to roam freely, they would have enslaved the younger races in my name. I did not want that to occur. It was my wish to have Arkain and its races decide their own fate without my interference. I would only interfere when necessary. And at the same time I foresaw that I would need them again in the future, so I sealed them away. Your seal did not prevent the orcs. Yes, it is intriguing that some orcs had apparently been able to enter the tunnel shortly after the defeat of their invasion so long ago. For a long time, the seal only prevented creatures from leaving the tunnels, not entering them. I had to preserve my strength at the time of its creation. I did not expect anything to get inside and actually survive. The orcs have a troubling history of accomplishing deeds I do not want them to accomplish. Their tenacity is almost impressive, I must say. To think they aren't even doing these things intentionally. Their tenacity, as you call it, fails to amuse me as much as it seems to amuse you, Crom. Still, it feels ridiculous that they think that they had to thank our master for saving their lives, then worshipping you is interesting. That's not the term I would use. I wouldn't have helped them if I had known they were down there. On the contrary, I would have been the one to drive them out. Of course, Master, but the creatures seemed to be rather persistent about this. They thought you had sent us to test them. I assume they may have observed the devotion of the Dark Elves and believed that they also had to worship me. Matters little in the end. These cave orcs have lost much of their power since your journey into the tunnels. The few that are left will be no issue for the Dark Elves to deal with. They are irrelevant. Yes, in order to proceed, I will need you to bring me the Mask of Illusions. It is located in the capital of Tauren, which is currently under siege by Pyrean rebels. Take Sir Eridus the Flesh Eater and Sir Pentus with you. Rebels, you say? The humans are wasting no time continuing their eternal conflicts. How typical. Yes, it appears the arrival of the Golden Guard from the other side of the Great Sea had only increased hostilities within the human ranks. It is only a matter of time until they fracture even further. We will only watch this for the time being. However, I believe that the people in the capital of Tauren could be persuaded to give us what we want freely if we dealt with their attackers. They are growing desperate. They might even betray their mage order. I am leaving this to you and the Rohirrim Nexus, Rahandir. One more thing, Rahandir. The mortal called Garden Bloodclaw has been sent to deal with the rebels. If you happen to come across him, I want you to take a look at him. I want to know more about the magic he uses. Pentus will assist you. Certainly, Master. Arnassian, you will accompany Queen Kara to the eastern part of the Elven Kingdom. The elves there are demon worshippers that manage to hide from the eyes of the mortals. They are going to try sabotaging the combined defense efforts of the humans. If they succeed, it would heavily cripple the human defenses. We can allow the humans to fall because of their blindness. I remember the infiltration of the Elven Kingdom. Cursadar had wanted to hold the remaining infiltrators back until the end of the invasion. It will be important to do that. Saphira will catch up with you later. In the meantime, Crom, you will lead the Skerrick and Rohirrim Nexus to the mountains at the border of Salaria. The demons are trying to invade the southern kingdom to open a new front. Do not allow that to happen. This is where we part ways for the time being. It has been an interesting experience to work alongside you, Haran Tel Kazor. I look forward to our next encounter. I agree. In fact, you may call me Haran.